Jesus once told a story about prayer, but honestly, it plays out more like a psychological thriller from the judge's perspective. Picture this. There's a judge in town. Not a good judge. Not even a mediocre judge. This guy is so corrupt that he literally brags about not fearing God or caring what people think. He's basically speedrunning his way to being history's worst legal professional. This is a man who would 100% show up to court in sweatpants eating cereal straight from the box while denying your case. Now, in this same town lives a widow. She's been wronged by someone and needs justice. Normally, you want to take your case to someone who, you know, cares about justice. But in this economy, you work with what you've got. So she goes to Mr. Worst Judge Ever. She asks for justice. He says no. Pretty much exactly what you'd expect from a man whose entire personality is, I don't care about anything. But here's where it gets interesting. She comes back the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that. We're talking relentless levels of persistence here. This woman has apparently decided that take no for an answer is not in her vocabulary. She's showing up at his office, his house, probably his favorite lunch spot. The judge can't escape her. She's like a very determined boomerang that keeps coming back, except the boomerang is demanding legal justice. Days turn into weeks. The judge starts looking over his shoulder everywhere he goes. He's jumpy, sleep-deprived, probably stress-eating. This widow has become his entire life. She's in his waking thoughts and his nightmares. At this point, he's not living. He's just existing in a constant state of anticipating her next appearance. Finally, after what feels like an eternity of this woman showing up like an unstoppable force of nature, the judge cracks. And here's what he says. This is important. He literally admits, I don't fear God, and I don't care about people, but this widow is driving me absolutely insane. I'm going to give her justice because if I don't, she's going to wear me out completely. Not because it's the right thing to do. Not because he suddenly grew a conscience, but because he just wants her to stop. He grants her justice purely out of self-preservation. She's basically annoyed him into doing his job, and she wins. Justice served. Now here's where Jesus drops the mic with the actual point. If a corrupt, heartless judge who doesn't care about anyone will eventually grant justice just to get some peace and quiet, how much more will God, who actually loves you, cares about you, and isn't a terrible person, give justice to his people who persistently pray to him? God isn't like this judge. He's not annoyed by your prayers. He's not trying to avoid you. He actually wants to hear from you. But the lesson here is about persistence. Don't give up. Keep praying. Keep asking. Keep knocking. Unlike the judge who gave in out of exhaustion, God responds out of love. But he honors the kind of faith that doesn't quit after the first wait. So basically, be like the widow. Be persistent. Be consistent. Don't give up. Just maybe don't actually stalk anyone in real life. That's still illegal.